I coach the 3rd grade first-year tackle at Noblesville Elementary Football League.
It is week 4, and as the season reaches its midpoint, the coach moms know it is a pivotal time for their teams. Penn State is 3-0 thanks in part to the lessons Coach Corey Elcom brings from the classroom.
And that's why we're going to keep practicing this one so the timing is down right.
I am a tutor at Sylvan Learning Center. I get to conference with parents, and we work on phonics with the younger ones, comprehension, vocabulary skills. Because of what I'm used to and what I practice and what I do in my job helps me do it on the field as well with the kids.
Go!
It's been great. It's been fun. I mean, if you look at our record, we're 3-0, but most importantly, I mean, the boys are excited, they're having fun.
Whoa, nice job.
One of the more challenging things with coaching tackle football, I think, is making sure that they all get the equal amount of playing time. For the parents, they come to each practice solely watching their child. So if their child is not given the same amount of attention, they're going to bring it to our attention. And so I think that's part of it. We obviously are trying to make it a fun experience for all the boys. Some of them want them to be the next Heisman Trophy winner, and some of them just want them to learn more about tackling and having fun and being part of a team sport.
On 1, we do our step. On 2, we wrap around. And on 3, we grab a hold of the back of that jersey.
The skill of tackling is critical to a football team's success, yet it is perhaps the most difficult fundamental for young players to learn. To this point, the teams have struggled to make tackles. With playoff seeds on the line, the coach moms focus on teaching this skill properly.
Talking about tackling, obviously the most important skill with the young guys. It's the most important skill for all players playing football. That's what makes it tackle football. That's why we're not playing flag football. So this is the thing we have to teach all year round, especially to the little guys. 1, it keeps them safe. 2, it keeps them healthy. And 3, if they're comfortable in contact, if they can tackle somebody, then they're gonna have a much more enjoyable experience. Review of the basic tackle. And again, I can't even stress this enough, is start the guys close together, right?
If you're on my side of the line, you are going to stand still and let them tackle you.
We all want to progress fast, we all want to do our drills, but if they can't do it a yard apart, if they can't do it in touching distance, how do we expect them to do it when they're 10 yards apart? We break it down into 3 steps, right? 3-step tackle, the first thing we learned. The coach, you'll give the command, will take 1 step towards the imaginary ball carrier. 1. Second step will be the shoulder they're going to tackle with. So I step with my left, okay? My left shoulder will make contact with the ball carrier, and I grab my 6 shooters. My hands are right here. Then the 3rd step is I'll go through the player and rip my arms up through, right? And we talk about, and everyone has perfect arms. Oh, you guys make me so happy, right?
We step in. We get our arms back when we step in. We push forward and wrap around.
Use your guns.
Use your guns. Wrap around and grab a hold.
But it's part whole. And that's the biggest thing you can do every single week with those guys, is make sure that they're tackling.
I think that's been the biggest surprise for the boys at this age, is how, we need to break it down into the individual steps, and it's such a process.
Go!
I noticed yesterday that some of the players, the running backs, were having a difficult time holding the ball along with our 3s and our 4s. And so today I went out there and I pulled up doing the car wash. Yes. That is a good one. I've watched that today, and I thought, how cool is that? Because a lot of the fear that they get is when they get into that traffic, they forget to hold the ball tight to them, and they're still carrying it out like this, and we're noticing, obviously, that they're dropping it quite a bit. Yeah, so I watched this one today, and I thought it was really, really good.
To help their teams improve with additional drills and fundamentals, the coach moms use usafootball.com.
I think these are more, they're fundamentals, but they're more fun, So the car wash and the gauntlet, have you done that?
I did. I seen the gauntlet today as well.
Running backs.
Yes.
For them to hold the ball.
Yes.
I think is good. So.
This is the actual first time that I've been able to speak with Corey one-on-one, and it's been awesome because Corey and Kathy's team have done so well, and just to utilize their knowledge as to what they're doing and give us some ideas, and hopefully vice versa. When we were talking, we gave them some ideas. A lot of our kids, their attention span is about as long as my pinky finger. Yeah. So we have to come up with fun drills to keep their attention there. We had an awesome practice last Monday. I tried a brand new drill, and they loved it. They didn't want to stop.
It's a lot of fun to be able to talk to another coach or woman about it that's going through the exact same experience, and to feel like you can identify with what they're saying. Film library is good too. I like it to watch the actual boys. Like, I don't mind these figures and all that stuff, but it's kind of fun to watch the boys.
Did you finish the U8 certification?
I did. I finished it. That one was a lot more detailed in each part.
Yeah.
Being a mother, I don't know, having the background of education that I do, so connecting emotionally and psychologically with the boys, I feel like that part
No problem.
No problem. But
it was nice, as she said earlier, just to speak with her and realize, you're not the only female out there doing this job. We're having the same difficulties, and this is how we fixed it.
Heads up!
With strong fundamentals, the Coach Mom teams can be excited about the rest of the season.
Yes! Beautiful!
Perfect! Woohoo!
I would encourage other moms to just get out there and do it, because if you think you can't do it, you can do it. There's too many awesome resources on the USA Football website that can be used to help you along and do what you need to do.
And why do you play games?
Have fun!
What are we going to do on Saturday morning?
Win!
And if we don't win, what are we going to do?
Not get McDonald's!
Fun. It's a team effort. You guys all have the ability. Our last game, you guys played better than Coach Robin and I had ever seen you play. And we've worked really, really hard since that game. And we've worked on all of the little tiny problems we had in that game. So we are ready on Saturday to walk in and do what?
Win!
They know I go hard, and nobody's telling me different. I'm getting in how I'm living, and if you don't see the vision, go home. Cause I'm riding like 4 tires, down the old wires until I retire. I'ma go hard, go hard.